So what's up these days?
बस भैया इंटर्नशिप की तैयारी चल रही है, दिसंबर में इंटर्नशिप्स आ जाएंगी तो उसका ट्राई कर रहे हैं.
So, what is the dream company?
Like my dream company is Google obviously. जैसे कि और पता है हम सबको कि आप गूगल में ऑलरेडी काम कर चुके हो, तो any tips how to get into the Google?
Good question. I think something that people keep pestering me every day and learn about that. I think there are two things, right? I think in Google there are two parts of getting an internship. One is to get your resume shortlisted, and then the second is to actually clear the interviews. And both are equally important. Both are equally tough, so as to say, right? Maybe what I will do is I will start with the very first part, which is how you can get your resume shortlisted. Okay. Now, any company like Google, okay, or for that particular matter, any top company for that matter, right? For example, a company like Microsoft, Amazon, etc. When they shortlist a resume, right, they try to see at least one spike in the resume. What can be that spike? That spike is typically a great achievement. Okay. For example, what can that achievement be? That achievement can be you getting a good position in a hackathon. That achievement can be you doing very well in a competitive programming contest. For example, a contest on Code Forces, a contest on Lead Code, a contest on Code Chef, or very good rank in ICPC, being in ICPC regional. Basically, one spike. Why do they do that? Typically, there is a notion amongst different companies that people who are successful ones, they are very likely to succeed in whatever else you also get them to do, right? Because some of the traits of success, like hard work, consistency, discipline, etc., remain same across all of the things, right? So if you're smart, if you have shown some kind of hard work, success, etc. in the past, you're very likely to succeed. Okay. So they try to see for that one spike, one great thing that you have done in the past. Having a great internship, contests as you can, try to get a good rank there. Try to take part in some hackathons. If you can win a hackathon, that can be a very good achievement that you can add. If you can do some open source contributions, that can also be a very good thing. Okay, that will get your resume shortlisted. By the way, one thing, because Google's interview process very specifically focuses upon data structures and algorithms. In your resume, if you can have some competitive programming profiles, for example, if you can have the link of your Code Forces profile, your Code Chef profile, your Lead Code profile, etc., that can also help improve the chances of your resume getting shortlisted specifically for Google. After your resume is shortlisted, then comes the second daunting thing, which is the interview process. And the interview process also is equally tough, right? And you will require to prepare for that. Now, what is the interview process of Google for a software engineering role for internship like? One good thing is Google only focuses on data structures algorithms. Google will have one phone round and 4 on-site rounds. I mean, all of those rounds happen technically virtually. So overall, Google will be having around 5 data structures and algorithms round. In each round, you will be kind of expected to solve two problems where you're able to come up with the algorithm of most optimal time complexity, are able to tell what the time complexity is, what the space complexity is, and also able to write the code of that in one programming language. Now, you need to prepare for that very well. How can you prepare for that? Some good resources. One thing is, thankfully, you are a part of Scalar School of Technology, so I think in your data structure courses, I think how many assignment questions related to algorithms were there?
We have solved almost 500 plus questions.
500 plus questions, right? I think which is huge, by the way. I think to give you an idea, the whole Lead Code has only like 1000-ish problems, right? So if you have solved those already, that is good enough practice for you. I think that will prepare you for that. The other things that you can do is Lead Code keeps conducting contests every weekly. Try to take part in them. Try to see if you're able to solve the questions in a timed environment. Because in an interview, typically the timing also acts like a nervousness issue. Because of that, you're not able to sometimes solve in the time. Overall, practice different data structures and algorithms and solve a lot of problems in each DSA. How you can do that if you are not a part of Scalar Student, which many of the viewers of the video might be. What you can do is you can go to Lead Code, you can go to all problems list, filter the problems of different algorithms one by one, solve good enough problems till the time your mental model develops, till the time you are intuitively able to think why a particular problem statement should be done in a particular way. The other thing that I will recommend you to do is do take a mock interview. I think with your mentor, you can take that mock interview. That will help you a lot. Publicly also, there are some platforms like Pram which offer free mock interview. That also you can do. Overall, solve a lot of problems, build that muscle on as soon as you see a problem, how to explain a particular solution, and then also code that very fast. If you have these particular things and you have a good resume, obviously, to get the interview call, you are more or less prepared. And I think best of luck.
Thank you, sir.